Listen, man, so we out here doing legendary shit, being legends. Legends attract legends. When you get into legendary action, it becomes a legendary law of attraction. We're here with Lupe Fitness, we're here with Danger Dan. You know what I'm saying? We humans, you know what I'm saying, what you see is a strong profile on the outside, but on the inside, the souls that are within these vessels are of a whole different character. When y'all fuck with our programs, when you approach us for our teachings, you know, we're all different conduits with different aspects and different colorings to the same source. What I gotta let you know is that you come in to build your soul. First you build your soul, which gets control over the mind, which gets control over the body. Once you get these elements of yourself all in harmony, that's when your life starts to reflect the harmony. We used to move out of alignment. We used to move in negative self-actualization. Me personally, rap game, smoking, drinking, leading people to enlightenment with different drugs. I done gave people their first blunt, their first cup, their first tabs. I'm telling you, I could talk, I just don't like talking too much, you feel me?
You know, realizing that it's not even really you, like you just do this because of the peer pressure or because it's socially accepted, but it's not even what you really truly deep down in you desire.
It was
until you start putting yourself through the adversity and you're getting to know yourself and you start getting the true connection to your true self, to your higher self.
The thing is, it was me because I always wanted to put myself in altered states of consciousness to actually get proximity to like what we call truth. Right? Now, everybody doesn't do that. A lot of people smoke weed to forget they exist. A lot of people drink to forget they exist. Talking native shit. I've done ayahuasca, I've been in teepees. I'm saying, like, I've been in these ceremonies to actually seek proximity to divinity. But I realize a lot of people go across that bridge. And to that bridge, I call it the proverbial bridge, and they never make it back. They go to Trippy Island, and a lot of people never make it back. That's where I found my guilt, and that's why I had to become who I had to become. Because I've led a lot of people to Trippy Island, and a lot of motherfuckers have never made it back. A lot of individuals never made it back, and I know that they're still suffering and pain. They wanted the experience. They wanted to try it. They wanted to use it, but then they start getting used by it. So now I had to be the individual enough, strong enough to walk across that bridge from addiction, break the chains, and show a positive example. So as I led people across that bridge, I tried to put people on with tools of enlightenment that are tools of enlightenment for the ancients, but we're using a certain ceremonial practice that in today's day and age is that recreational shit is not it. And I'm saying y'all gotta treat these sacred gateways like sacred gateways once and done, you feel me?
A lot of people just fucking jump from one shit to another. As a human, we have addictive personality.
Right.
You know? So,
come a little bit closer.
Yeah, bring it in.
A lot of people go and do the ayahuasca to kind of help them to get rid of addiction to certain things, but then they just fucking going and do ayahuasca trip fucking twice a year, like it's some fucking field trip shit, you know? Like they completely missing the point of the plant medicine.
I've seen them.
What is to go deep in your mind and discover who you fucking are, and then it just provides you with these tools, and you have to fucking start using these tools to work on yourself.
You gotta come back and assimilate the teachings that you find on those higher planes of thought, you feel me? A lot of people come back and fail to assimilate, they end up breaking down, and they end up in psychotic states, you feel me? Because really what you're dealing with is a higher frequency of awareness. And when you get up there, a lot of y'all be talking about like y'all be able to see God. If you could bear witness to God with your eyes, like Lou was talking about with the electricity, your eyes would burn out. You can't even put your finger in an electrical socket, and you talking about dealing with the higher power on that level. So a lot of people go up there and get this information and blow a fuse. You feel me? So it's not something to play with. You see motherfuckers walking around zombies, stressed out, strung out. It's because they was fucking around and they blew a fuse. I know that this fitness, this flow state, those burpees, all of that shit is a gateway into forgetting the self, absolving the self, getting into that flow state and finding the same awareness and the same power through constructive means with no regrets attached and nothing but construction. So, but it takes work and it takes effort. That's why a lot of people are trying to bypass the actual work and get to the result. And that's why they end up fucked up. You feel me? It's the law of equivalent exchange. If you gonna get something, you gotta give something. So when y'all fucking around with these tools, y'all are exchanging a part of yourselves and the best parts of yourselves. You feel me? So, you know, Lou, talk to them, man.
Let me remind you something. I said it earlier. The human body, whatever you do, it's the most powerful fucking energy. It can be negative or it can be positive. What are you gonna do? I'm going to touch base what he said a little while ago.
Yeah.
When I was rolling around on the streets, I had a little homie. He was 12 years old. We jumped that fool on. We got that fool doing some sick ass shit. I woke up to it. I woke up to the shit that I was doing, and I wanted to change. And I tried to bring the people with me.
Right.
He didn't come with me, and he got worse. And that rolls around in my head every single day. The energy that was so powerful that I had back then took control of his mind and his soul, and he took off with it.
Right.
And I gotta live with that shit.
Right.
I know I'm preaching and helping so many other people out.
Right.
I got a destructive bomb out there.
Facts.
So remember, the shit that you do, the shit that you are doing, bro,
Facts.
is very crucial.
Right.
So positive or negative, which one are you gonna contribute to?
You gotta have a certain amount of self-awareness to realize and ask yourself a question like, is this bettering me, or is it just pulling you down? Like, if it doesn't serve you, if it doesn't better you, if it doesn't build up to your better future, fuck all that shit. You need to have the self-awareness to drop everything and start working on yourself.
It's a trip. It's a trip. It's a life.
That's how it would be.
I really got, like you just said, he got a homie. I definitely got a homie that's out there. Most talented soul in the world, bro. And I trust that eventually, hopefully, you know what I'm saying, everything gets sorted out. You know, because we all got our karma. But I know that I had a part to do with, you know, their spinning off into an alternate trajectory, you know, that's not necessarily the most conducive because we was fucking around. Now we all make our own choices and gotta be responsible for that, but also knowing that, you know, people look up to you like a big brother or a leader, you know, you gotta make leadership type decisions. And that's why we just leading people, I call it, you know, they call it the straight and narrow. It's the path of infinite gains and zero losses. You can't lose on this path. You know what I'm saying? There's no regrets attached to any of this constructive behavior. You feel me? So it's nothing but growth, 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 growth. No
Never
drawbacks.
stops.
No drawbacks. No losses. You know, but it takes discipline, it takes character, it takes fortitude, and it takes real spirit to lock in on that.
Spit some
You feel
shit?
me? Yo, spit some shit for the
I know you got
homies,
some
man.
shit.
Over here, bro.
What happened?
Talk that talk, man. Let them know who you
Enlighten
are, bro.
us.
Enlighten us.
Enlighten
Let
us.
him know. Let him know
Yeah.
something.
Sit on the hot seat.
See, my boy Damien.
Damian Miles from the west side of LA. Shit, if I were to say anything, spit anything, and let the world know, off the top of my head, it would probably be that you know, things that happen in life, they don't have to be good or bad. You know what I mean? They could just be things that occur, and you take what you need from them, and you leave what you don't. I used to think that, like, oh, this girl broke up with me, like my life is so fucked up, or you know what I'm saying? Or, oh, I lost this job, that's fucked up. But what I come to realize is that, you know, sometimes people leave you lose things in order for like more beautiful things to grow in their place. So
I feel like as a human mind works, like we like to put stuff in the boxes to kind of rationalize things, you know? So it's like he said, the things are not good or bad, the things are just things just happen. And our human mind trying to put it in a box, like, oh, this is a bad thing, but is it necessarily a bad thing? I had shit, when I was going through certain things that happened to me, I thought it was the worst things in my life that ever happened, and I thought my whole world is to fall apart. Just to come to a realization that a few years later, you think back about the same situation and you actually see the positive side of it.
Absolutely.
And then you see the lesson in it and you're like, fuck, I'm glad that this happened because now I'm that much smarter. But back then you haven't seen it, you know? Like when you're so caught up with certain obstacles, you almost don't see the way. But the obstacle is the way, you know? It's, I feel like, you know, the human mind can be your greatest tool or your greatest enemy.
word.
That's why you have to train it.
Definitely. Look, I get vulnerable. The way me and Tony grew up, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was, you know what I'm saying? Like, the homies would be like, oh, bro, you a bitch, bro. Like, why you fucking telling people about your feelings and shit? Or why you, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, why you expressing yourself in that, you know, in that manner? But I get vulnerable. To further touch on that subject, right? I had 6 years of sobriety. I relapsed. and a bunch of bullshit, ensued afterwards. I ended up catching a case, and from catching that case, I got sentenced to go to rehab, right? And I remember thinking to myself, fuck, dude, I gotta go back to rehab. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what my life has come to. But through that process, I ended up discovering, Judaism, which was like a whole different culture to me, because I grew up Christian, right? But I've always been an open-minded person. So I seen the ways of Judaism and how they're a very strong community, and they're always being of service and giving back to one another, help uplifting each other. So I found that, right? Also, I got very into breath work and meditation, which has totally transformed my life. Like, I'll do a breath work session, and for the rest of the day, if something comes up, I'll be better prepared for it than I was before. Did not have that before. My whole 6 years of sobriety did not have that, So it just goes to show you that, again, things in life, they aren't good or bad. They're just fucking things, dude. And
It happens for you.
yeah, it happens for you. It made me that much stronger of an individual now. Now I feel like I'm ready to go take on the rest of life. Whatever comes up.
That's why we're here, right? We utilize the gym. The gym is only one thing within our day that we utilize so we can de-stress, work some things out, brush some things around, readjust, step back into the world. Whatever bullshit comes my way, I already know I'm already cool. I already created this. It's all good. You can't faze me. Now I might get a little cranky after a few hours, but guess what? I have something else. I got breath work. I have little alarms of reminders of things for me to keep going, the affirmations that I made in the morning. You have the tools. It's all within your actions, all right? It's crazy. Touch back what we were talking about here. Young Damien's here. When we were growing up, I was looking up to this dude. I thought this dude was like 10 years older than me. And I'm looking at him like, damn, dude, I want to get into that shit. We was out there running stupid shit. Just dumb. All the shit you see in the movies. And look at us now. I mean, we turn shit around. And it's cool to see someone from my childhood that we were running around doing stupid shit. And now we ain't doing that shit no more. It's not even cool. This shit is cool. The shit we're preaching is cool. Helping other people out is cool. People who are used to be us, helping them out, you know what I mean? So I'm glad to share this with him. I'm glad to meet this dude, They're not even from over here. They're not from over here. And we clicked because it's the work that we do. It's the same assignments that we're on. It's the same fucking frequency.
Energy.
So,
Universal language. That's how it is. So like when you operate on a certain frequency, you meet like-minded people. You're above all the negative shit. You don't even see it. You don't match with that shit. So if somebody's trying to come at you and fuck with your energy, you don't even entertain that.
Straight chop up. You feel me? Listen, man. Come out here and put the work in. Y'all get the game all day. At the end of the day, the talk is supplemental, right? The work is fundamental. You could go get the finest protein powder, all the fucking BCAAs, all the creatine, all that shit. You don't do the push-ups, you don't do the exercises, you don't do the work. You don't get the results. You don't get the product. You don't get the growth. You know what I'm saying? So you can sit back and listen to all the podcasts, all the motivational talks, all the seminars, read all the books. Until you get into application, you're never gonna know nothing, bro. You can study all the MMA till you get on the mat and get your hit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got a plan till they get hit type shit. You feel me? So all I'm gonna say is like, get out here. You feel me? And my biggest thing with everybody is that it takes courage. After all the intellect, after all the knowledge, after all the... Do you have the courage to act? That's it. Because a lot of people got the courage without this, and somehow they make it farther than the people who got all this without the courage. You know what I'm saying? So, we learned that hypothetical is hypocritical. We already know that. You know what I'm saying? So stop being a theory. A lot of motherfuckers is walking around as active theories. Prove by demonstration. You know what I'm saying? Demonstrate by application of your theories, and let's see you prove everything you talking about. Because that's all we do. We say what we are, we say what we believe in, we live up to our values. Now, like I said, certain things we will never miss. But the creator of all creation, the mutual creator, is that which could never miss. So I could never say that I will never, I'm fallible. I got that in me. I slip in my gratitude. I slip in my frequency. Like Lupe said, he got the reminders. You're gonna slip. You're not gonna be all Buddha all day. You feel me? But you have these tools. You have these awarenesses. You have these personal check-ins. You have these reminders. You feel me? Keep yourself on frequency and keep yourself on that line. And I'm telling you, every time you step off the line, you're gonna feel it. You feel me? So once you get to that point that you get tired of feeling that internal feeling of, I got tired of being a hypocrite. Like I remember smoking, laying down, I had COVID, you know what I'm saying? And I'm fucked up, I could barely breathe type shit. I'm going out of my mind, I got chills and shit. I'm sitting here with a jewel under the covers, fucked up. Like what the fuck are you really doing, bro? You know what I mean? Like taking a hit of this shit. I'm like, another man made this product, whatever this liquid is, and got me out here fucked up, killing myself, while I'm already fucked up dying, you feel me? I hit the wall with myself and was like, you know all of this knowledge, you got all of this higher wisdom, but here you are under the covers with a jewel, fucked up like a dickhead, you feel me? So bottom line, I said, you know what, I'd rather die a real motherfucker than go out like a lie, you feel me? In the Quran they say it's called a munafiq. Munafiq means hypocrite. There's a whole chapter on al-munafiqun, the hypocrites. And I remember talking to my uncle on the phone. I said, I just can't go out like a hypocrite. You know what I mean? And then push come to shove, I don't know how it happened. You can't call it. The individuals that you will attract once you get yourself on that mental pitch. And that's just what it is, bro. Like I could never, yo, bro, doing push-ups in the snow, bro. Now I'm here fucking palm trees, you know what I'm saying? Sitting here with some OG motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Blessings, you feel me? Count the blessings and continue to provide. You know what I'm saying? Provide. That's all I'm gonna say. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all for being here. We done made fucking history, positive history. You know what I'm saying? All that shit. You know what I'm saying? And we just gonna keep rocking, bro. Ain't nothing too special about this. You feel me? This shit is normal. We really gonna keep this shit normal. Make it new normal. Everybody on that other shit.
Drop the mic on that motherfucker.
Done got it.
That was cool.